All right, so you want to be a YouTuber, huh?
Who does these days, right?
Right. But you're serious about it.
Yeah.
You sent us this article, How to Start a YouTube Channel, 10 Brilliant Tips.
Okay.
And honestly, it's got me thinking about maybe dusting off the old camera myself.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. You know what's fascinating about this article is
I'll bet.
it recognizes that you've probably already watched like a gazillion how-to YouTube videos,
Mhm.
so it skips all that fluff.
Yeah.
And it dives right into the nitty-gritty,
Okay.
the stuff that separates those who dream about YouTube
Right.
from those who actually do it.
Those who make it happen.
Exactly.
You're telling me. Tip number 1,
Yeah.
Google accounts.
It's so important.
I was like, whoa, hold on. I thought this was about making videos.
Right.
But it jumps right into that and not just like,
Click here.
yeah, click here to sign up.
Yeah.
It gets into like how intertwined that Google account is with the entire YouTube, like,
Ecosystem.
yeah, the ecosystem.
It's huge,
It's only
especially
getting bigger.
when you start thinking about monetization
Oh, yeah.
down the line.
Right.
Because even if you're starting out just purely out of passion,
Mm-hmm.
which a lot of people do,
Right.
eventually you might be like, hey,
Treat myself.
treat yourself.
Yeah.
I want a piece of this.
Right.
The article makes it clear a sustainable YouTube channel.
Okay.
You need to know a little bit about business.
So you gotta have the business savvy along with the passion.
100%.
All right.
So
Tiff.
got to have that hustle.
So we've got our Google account, feeling good, feeling official.
You're official.
So next.
Time to build that channel.
Okay.
And this is where the article surprised me.
Oh, really? How so?
It breaks down the ideal sizes
Oh, really?
for your profile picture and banner image.
I did not know that was a thing.
Did you know that was a thing?
No. I just figured bigger is always better, right?
Right. It's just like
Make that face fill the screen.
get as much real estate as possible. But apparently there's a science to it.
Really?
Yeah. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
When you think about how much visual noise is out there on YouTube,
It's true. There's a lot going on.
you want your channel to look good
Right.
from the jump.
Professional.
Professional.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you know what else it talks about?
What's that?
That about section.
Oh.
When we all skip over.
Yeah.
All of us.
That's a lot of text.
It's a lot.
That always the most exciting part?
No. But it is
Oh.
prime real estate
Oh.
to tell people what your channel's all about.
Okay.
It's like your elevator pitch.
I like that.
You've got their attention.
Okay.
Now tell them who you are, what you're about,
Mm-hmm.
why they should hit that subscribe button.
It's like you're crafting the first impression
Exactly.
of your channel, right?
Spiritual.
Make it count.
Yes.
And speaking of first impressions,
Yes.
the article then dives into finding your niche.
Of course.
No surprise there.
Right.
We've all heard that before.
All know that.
Yep.
But it does go a little bit beyond the usual advice.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It's not just about find your passion
No.
and then hit record.
It's about getting
Yeah.
hyper-specific.
What do you mean?
Like instead of saying travel vlogs,
Oh,
you know what
right.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like solo female travel in Southeast Asia on a budget,
Oh, wow.
you know?
Okay, so we're getting really specific.
Very specific.
No more just generic cat videos for me, then
Unless those cats are in Southeast Asia.
unless they're making like Caribbean food on a shoestring budget.
Exactly.
Okay, I see what they're getting at though.
Yeah.
It's about finding that sweet spot where your passions
Yes.
and what an audience is hungry for
Yes.
come together.
100%. And that leads perfectly to the next part,
Which is,
identifying your target audience.
okay, see, that to me seems kind of obvious.
That's it.
Well, because I would think right off the bat, you're like,
Okay.
I'm making videos for the people who want to watch them.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So isn't that kind of built in?
You would think so, right?
Yeah.
But they actually take it a step further.
Oh, really?
They want you to really get inside the head
Oh.
of your ideal viewer.
Okay.
Like think about their age,
Mm-hmm.
their lifestyle,
What they do.
what keeps them up at night.
Wow.
You know,
What are their hopes and dreams?
Yes. What are their pain points? And how can your videos provide solutions
Wow.
to those problems?
So it's like I'm creating a character sketch almost
Yes.
of my audience,
Yes.
like building a whole profile.
Love that.
So by the time I actually hit record,
Yeah.
I'm not just talking to a camera.
You're not just talking to anyone.
Right. I'm talking to that person.
Exactly.
I understand them.
You get them.
And that's powerful.
And they feel understood, hopefully.
Well, that's a great point.
But
Like,
it goes both ways.
exactly.
That's cool.
So once you have that deep understanding of your audience,
Mm-hmm.
they then introduce this concept
What's that?
of a value proposition. Ooh, value proposition.
Okay. I know when I first read that, I was like,
They're like,
that corporate jargon much?
yeah, like, are we?
Am I pitching a startup?
Yeah, what is this?
It's like, we're on Shark Tank now.
Right. But hear me out, because it actually makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
In the context of YouTube.
Okay.
It's basically saying you need to be able to clearly communicate to your audience what they're going to get from watching your videos.
So what's the value?
Yes. What is the unique value
I like that
you're providing?
Okay.
Is it education? Is it entertainment?
Is it both?
Is it a little bit of both? Inspiration.
Okay, so it's not about sounding fancy.
No.
It's about being really clear.
Crystal clear.
On what I offer.
Exactly.
Got it.
It keeps your content focused.
Okay.
And it also helps the viewers understand what they're in for.
Yeah. What am I signing up for when I hit that subscribe button?
Exactly. It's all about,
finding your lane and staying in it.
Oh, I like that.
Right.
But on YouTube, your lane is
curated.
Yeah.
It's branded. It's you.
Right.
But it's also for them.
Oh.
It's for your viewers.
For the people.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's kind of where this whole knowing your competition thing comes in.
Right. Because the article doesn't shy away from that at all, which some people might be like, no, don't look at the competition. You'll just get discouraged.
Right.
But this is saying no.
It's not about...
Use it.
Yeah. Use it to your...
Don't be intimidated. It's more about...
It's inspiration.
Okay.
Strategic inspiration.
Strategic inspiration.
So when you know... What are other creators?
Okay.
In your niche.
In my lane.
In your lane. Exactly.
What are they doing?
What are they doing well?
Okay.
And then even more important, what are they not doing?
Ooh.
What are they missing?
Okay.
Could you fill that gap?
Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
So it's almost like...
Because we can look at it like market research, but for YouTube, you're looking for the underserved corners.
Ooh, I like that, the underserved corners.
Of your niche.
Of my niche. Okay. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Write that down.
Underserved corners.
And you know what else? Don't forget about collaborations.
Oh, yeah. Collaborations. That's huge.
Huge. YouTube is a community.
It is.
So connect with other creators.
Okay.
Even people who are outside of your niche.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
You know.
So branch out a little bit.
Branch out.
Okay.
Because that exposes you to a wider audience.
Right, like guest starring on someone else's channel or
having
a guest star or doing like a...
Co-hosting a live stream.
Oh, yeah. Live stream.
The possibilities are endless.
Endless possibilities. And speaking of endless, let's talk about brainstorming video ideas.
Okay, let's do it.
Because once you've got your niche down and everything, this article suggests really tapping into something called keyword research.
Okay, yes.
Which sounds a little
intense.
A little, like I'm back in
school.
Yeah, back in school doing homework.
Right.
Is this really necessary?
Well, it might sound a little daunting.
Okay.
But I think about it like a secret weapon.
A secret weapon.
Remember how we talked about really understanding your ideal viewer?
Yes.
Keyword research is like, it's like a direct line to understanding what they're actually searching for.
Oh, so you're not just guessing what they want to see.
No more guessing.
You're using data.
Data.
Okay, so I can make data-driven decisions about my content.
Exactly. You're working smarter, not harder.
Ooh, I like that.
Right.
Work smarter, not harder.
And it can spark so many ideas.
Okay.
You know, like you might uncover a whole new angle for your content that you hadn't even considered.
Because you were so focused on maybe what you thought they wanted to see.
Exactly.
But the data is telling you something different.
Data knows.
The data knows. Okay. All right. So.
Data knows best. Data knows best. All right. We've got that. We've got the ideas flowing.
Oh, okay.
We've got our niche nailed down.
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. But now let's talk about equipment.
Okay. Yes.
Because, you know, I've been watching a lot of YouTube.
Right.
And some of these people have like studios.
I know. It's intense.
Like, what do I need to become the next YouTube sensation?
Okay, well, hold your horses.
Okay.
Because the article actually says
What?
You don't need all that fancy equipment to get started.
Really?
You know, in fact, they emphasize that your smartphone is totally fine.
Are you serious?
Totally serious.
So no judgment if I'm rocking like the old iPhone camera.
Well, listen, everyone starts somewhere, right?
Okay, true.
It's about taking action, getting your content out there.
Just do it.
Just do it. And then as you grow, you can start investing in things like better microphones.
Oh, okay. So the audio's important.
Audio's huge.
Okay.
Maybe some basic lighting. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to have that good lighting.
You got to look good.
Yeah. Gotta look good.
And then eventually maybe some editing software.
Oh, yeah, to like really polish things up.
To really make it sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So start small and then level up as you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A gradual progression.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. And speaking of leveling up.
Okay.
The article doesn't just leave you hanging once you've hit record.
Oh, good, because I was going to say, what do I do with this? I shot this beautiful video on my iPhone.
Exactly. They walk you through sometimes intimidating process of uploading your video to YouTube.
Thank goodness for hand-holding.
Yes. Because, let's be real, that interface, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming.
Even for someone like me who's on the internet all the time, I'm like,
too many buttons.
Where do we even click? They break it down, though.
Okay, good.
Step by step.
What are some of the key things?
So they talk about titles, descriptions.
Right.
Those all-important tags.
Tags. I forget about the tags.
Tags.
Every time.
Those are important. And the thumbnail?
Oh, the thumbnail's like...
so important.
Your video's first impression.
It is. When you're scrolling through that endless sea of videos.
It's got to grab your attention.
Got to stand out.
Okay.
So your thumbnail is key.
Okay.
But here's the thing. They make it very clear.
What?
Uploading that first video, that's just the beginning.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
I thought I was about to be a viral sensation.
Not so fast.
What?
Building a successful YouTube channel.
Okay.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, no.
Right?
I was going to say that what happened to instant gratification?
It takes time.
Oh, fine. Okay.
It takes consistent effort.
Okay.
A willingness to learn. And adapt.
So I'm going to make mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You're going to learn from them.
And a lot of patience.
It's a lot of patience.
Okay, so no resting on my laurels.
Oh.
After one video goes live.
One and done. Nope. Got to keep going.
Keep going. All right. Got it.
So they emphasize this idea of continuous learning.
Okay. Continuous learning.
Because, YouTube is constantly changing.
Oh, it's always changing the algorithm?
It's the algorithm. You got to stay up to date.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right.
The latest trends, best practices, all that good stuff.
So it's a lot of work.
It is. But it's fun work.
Okay, well, that's good.
Right.
As long as it's fun. Yeah. It's like anything else in life that's worth doing. You got to put in the work.
No shortcuts.
No shortcuts to YouTube stardom, dang it.
But the good news is...
Okay, what's the good news?
This article gives you the tools to navigate that.
All right.
It even gets into YouTube analytics.
Ooh, analytics.
Yeah.
Those are the things, the numbers and the graphs.
Yeah, it can seem intimidating.
I usually just kind of close that window.
Right. Like, who needs that?
Yeah, too much information.
But it's actually super valuable.
Is it? Okay.
Super valuable.
Tell me more.
So think of it like your channel's report card.
Ooh, okay.
It basically tells you what's working, what's not working.
Okay.
And, most importantly, what your audience is responding to.
So instead of being afraid of the data, I should embrace it.
Embrace the data.
Use it. Use it.
To make my channel better.
To give the people what they want.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Right.
Data-driven decisions.
Data-driven. I love it.
Not just my whims. Okay.
Not just your whims.
All right, so the article, it doesn't just focus on the fun, creative parts of YouTube.
Right, there's a flip side.
Does it mention anything about, like, remembering to wear pants if you're filming in your home office?
That too, but I was thinking more along the lines of, like...
Oh, okay.
Understanding, like, copyright rules.
Oh, right.
Community guidelines.
Yeah, those pesky rules. Always cramping my style.
They're important, though. It's not the most fun, but...
It's not the most exciting, but...
It's part of being a responsible creator.
Yeah, you're right.
Got to stay on YouTube's good side. Okay, so we're being respectful.
We're following the rules?
Yes, we're following the rules.
But we're also...
Keeping it fresh.
Keeping it fresh, exactly.
Right. The YouTube landscape is always changing.
Always evolving.
Right.
This article, they talk about diversifying your content.
Okay, what do they mean by that?
So it's not just those traditional, long-form videos anymore.
Right.
They're talking about YouTube shorts.
Oh, the shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see those everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Like little bite-sized videos.
Snackable content.
Yeah.
Quick, easy to consume.
How do those play into, like, a larger strategy for my channel?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Because you might think, well, if people can get their fix in a short, right?
Yeah, why do I need the long?
But actually, they can be a fantastic tool for reaching a wider audience.
Okay.
They're like a way to quickly grab people's attention.
It's like their gateway to my longer content.
Exactly. Like a little sneak peek.
Oh, I like it.
And then, don't forget about live streaming.
Ooh. Ooh, live streaming.
The article really encourages people to try that out.
Okay.
Because it brings a whole other level of interaction.
Oh, because you're live with your audience.
You're right there.
What if I, like, forget what I'm talking about? Right. Or, like, spill my coffee on my keyboard?
I mean, that's part of the fun, right?
Guess so.
Anything can happen.
Oh, my gosh.
But it's great for connecting with your audience in real time.
Okay.
Plus, it opens up other avenues for monetization, too.
Oh, tell me more.
So, things like super chats.
Oh, right, where people can, like, pay to have their questions answered. Or
yeah. Get your attention.
Oh, that's smart.
Right.
Okay, so not only is it a more authentic way to connect with my audience,
yeah,
but I could also be making money while I'm doing it.
Exactly. Less scary now, right?
Live streaming. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see about that.
Baby steps, baby steps.
But, I mean, whether I'm creating those shorts, live streaming, or sticking with the, the classic longer videos.
Oh, it's all about finding what works for you.
It's about experimenting, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
See what your audience likes.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive,
yes,
what's, like, the one thing from this article that really stuck with you?
It's something that we touched on earlier, but it's so important, I think it's worth saying again.
Okay.
It's about defining your own version of success.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
Because YouTube can feel like a race sometimes.
It's so easy to get caught up in the numbers.
Yeah. Like, how many subscribers do I have?
How many views?
How many views this week?
It's a constant competition.
Am I going viral?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So much pressure.
But this article reminds us that success is personal.
Okay. I like that.
It's deeply personal.
So forget about all those numbers.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Those numbers can be helpful.
Okay, they can be indicators.
Yeah.
If things are moving in the right direction or the wrong direction. Yeah. Okay.
But ultimately, it's about what matters to you as a creator.
Yeah. Oh.
What are you hoping to achieve with this?
Wow.
With this channel?
That's a good question to think about.
It is a good question. And it's a question that, you should ask yourself periodically, I think, throughout this journey.
Because at the end of the day, it is your journey.
Exactly. Don't let anybody tell you what success looks like for you.
You're right. You're right.
And remember, everyone starts somewhere. This article, this deep dive, it's just the beginning of your YouTube adventure.
I love it. Well, thanks for taking this deep dive with me.
Of course. This was fun.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so we've got the roadmap now.
We have the roadmap. What are we waiting for?
Let's go make some YouTube videos.
Let's do it.
All right, thanks for listening, everybody.
See ya.
É desse jeito.